Good morning, everybody. Oh, I don't have my cover. I'm gonna put a lid on this haircut. It's pretty wild. All right. Good morning, Coral. Good morning, good morning. Yes, the Thunder Chatters. Speaking of which, I was just talking with Randy this morning before I started this here. And good morning, Marcia. Good morning, Barb. We are going to, I think, start up memberships. Something optional for you guys to do in the streams. We're going to be doing memberships where you can get member badges and also some special emojis. Like we'll probably do like a Bunsen emoji, a Jake emoji, Lily. Maybe get one of Randy's silly faces for an emoji. Just kind of things like that, just something fun to do. We're thinking it'll be $4.99 a month, and that'll be something you can join in on YouTube. And then you also get some other special perks with that too, like maybe like 5% off merchandise. So that's kind of cool. And we're gonna call it the members, for people that join the membership, the Thunder Chatters. So I think that's kind of cool. So what I have planned for today, hey, good morning, Cindy. What I have planned today, and I hope it works, I was trying to set up the camera, and as you can see, it's not really working too well. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. And then the chat box disappeared too. Is the chat not showing up on screen anymore? We might be having some IT issues with our stream this morning. Okay, that's weird. Or maybe they just disappeared since we don't have a really too busy of a chatting group this morning. Hello, are you guys awake? Good morning. I've already had my coffee this morning, so I'm just having some ice water. I hope you all are doing amazing this morning. We don't want to stare at a blue screen. We want to see if this thing can work. So let's see if we can figure this out. I need to get this thing on my screen. And I just got to do some little IT stuff. I'm trying to get the camera to work so you guys can see what we're doing today. I've got a new camera angle set up so we can capture it. Hopefully it works this time. I'll take my phone out of here and check it that way. How is everybody doing this morning? Hopefully well. Let's see. The Droid Cam. This thing is always kind of tricky. Okay. Stop. Yes, stop that. Restart. Start. No, it doesn't look like it wants to work very well. Hey, good morning, Deborah. Thanks for joining. Let's try this again. Maybe I should close down the app and try to start from scratch. Good morning, Nancy. Let's see, where are we? It's kind of tricky trying to run both sides of the desk at the same time. Let me see. That going. Open the camera on the phone. Good morning, Nancy, Deborah, Rosanna, and Donna Leonard. Good morning. Something kooky going on. There's the camera. Okay. I've got it working. We're saved. we'll get to play with Legos after all. Okay, so for today's stream, what I have planned, and hopefully this will work out, is we're going to play with some Legos. So PK, everybody knows PK from chat. PK gifted us this Lego set here. And so what it is, it's the Empire State Building. And so just for something fun to do, since PK sent this in and she's a friend of the Morning Coffee Club, we're going to be building the Empire State Building. Also, since I have a few of you guys on today, just a reminder that today is also our last day to qualify for bingo. And I will be the one who is running the bingo program this month. Let's see, can we stick that there? It doesn't really show up as well as I hoped it would. Okay, my mic is turned on. I'm a little flustered this morning. Things are a little different. Trying something new. Now I know how Randy kind of feels when she gets a little confused and kerfuffled with all this stuff. So look at all of this. Here, we need a little bit better of a camera angle on this, I feel. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit. Zoom in. And maybe turn the camera right there so we can kind of see what I'm doing a little bit better. So look at all these pieces. Look how small some of these pieces are. They're like super tiny. Look at this one. This little one here is only one little piece. So let's just take some of this stuff out. This is probably sounding really horrible on the microphone. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to do something entertaining. Hopefully it's working. Oh, we got some clear blue ones to make windows with. This is going to be a monumental project, I feel. I don't know what you've got me signed up for, PK. Wrong color paper, you need a marker for your sign. Yeah, not great. It doesn't show up too well. But it is the last day for bingo. Donna, how have you been feeling lately? Are you still feeling a little sick? Or ill? Oh, they sent with some fancy tweezers. This must be to pull the pieces off if they're the wrong ones. Okay, I think that's everything from the box. And so these are SEMKY building blocks. I've never heard of these before, but that's the brand name for it. And they're sort of like Legos, but they're a little smaller in size. These are probably the geared more towards the adult play. But not really. I mean, they're probably for everybody still. I mean, Legos are Legos. You can have fun with them. Hey, good morning, Donna. Welcome to the show. Good morning. So I'll set the box aside. And I know that we need these pieces to start. I better grab a scissors too. Let me grab the scissors for this. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the scissors. Oh, the Donnas are in the chat this morning. Did you guys know that my grandmother's name is Donna Smith? Bet you didn't know that. How are you going to keep Mr. Bunsen from taking off with your pieces? Well, if you guys must know, I don't think I have to worry about it too much. Mind the shaky camera. because he is just sleeping right now. Look at how he is sleeping. Look how cute he is. You guys see this? With his one leg out? Cherry Girl, good morning from Philadelphia. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so Cherry, this is not your usual programming. Usually Randy's doing stuff geared more towards the beading group and whatnot, being that she is a beading channel. Oh man, these are stuck together really well. So is this to pry pieces apart? But today we are going to try playing with some Legos. I guess. I don't even know how to get them apart. Yeah, Bunson's so silly. He's tired from all his naughty doings this morning already. He was playing Destructo on our rug. Okay. We've got quite a few of these gray squares. I think we need 6 of them to start. Yes, I am a fan. Well, we are glad to have you. A fan of Legos or a fan of beading? Just kidding. Hello, Rose's Garden. Yes, hello! Snoozing in his baby cart. Yes. Yeah, yay for Donnas. Donnas are great. I have to get some more water. But I figured if I'm going to be doing these morning coffee shows and hanging out with you guys every morning, that I could do something a little bit fun for you guys to watch, and then you guys could maybe just chat amongst yourselves. I'll try to pay attention to chat and talk with you while I'm building this stuff, but it'll give us a little something to do when Randy's not hosting the Monday through Friday lives. But some news is that she just announced, you guys may have heard, is that she is going to be doing a Saturday and Sunday show now, so that's kind of cool. Alright, let's go back down to the Lego mat. I don't think these are the pieces I need. We should probably look at the instructions, huh? Because this is a lengthy process, it looks like. So we have, again, if you missed the beginning of the stream, we're going to be building this SEMKY, let's see, which my left and right here, SEMKY buildings. This is for the Empire State Building. How crazy is that? Matt B, afternoon from England. Good afternoon. Welcome. This is not our typical programming, Matt, but we would appreciate if you would subscribe. We usually run beading sales for jewelry making on Mondays, on Monday morning, and then typically Monday through Friday we just do like a morning coffee chat. But I just received this gift from one of our followers of SEMKY building blocks. So now from Tuesday through Friday I'm going to be building this Empire State Building. Yeah, the Sunday show, I watched part of the Sunday show that Randy did, and it was pretty interesting. I didn't get to catch the whole thing because I was a little bit busy, but let's see, so we need 6 of these big building blocks, it says. So we'll get 6 of those out. And then you just lay them in a square, that's it, I guess. Okay. I posted a BBB. Yeah, Rosanna has a wonderful YouTube channel, and everybody should go and give her a subscription or subscribe to her channel. She does an awesome job of teaching She's an expert wire wrapper, I think, and some of her coolest things she does has to do with her wire wrapping, like the tiaras that she makes, just unreal. It's really great stuff. I'll let Randy know. Thank you, Barb. Have a good day. Yeah, Sundays or Saturdays and Sundays. It'll be the same time as the usual bead show. Man, are there ever a lot of pieces in this thing. I hope I got them all. I don't know what this thing does. I'm really not sure what this thing is, if it's a tool or a piece. It doesn't look like it's in the parts list at all. So I'm guessing that it's just a tool of some sort. And then it also came with these big tweezer looking things. I wonder if they've got a really low pitch to them when you bang them. You ever do that with like, and then you listen to it and it makes that really, usually it's a higher pitched frequency. This one's like really low. Probably because the tongs are really, yeah, that's odd. See that? I'll keep an eye out for that. Okay, so first step is just laying them out like so. This is our footprint for the Empire State Building. Elizabeth, you don't need to run to catch us. We're not going anywhere. Thank you for joining. Okay, so the first step is really easy. You just lay out 6 pieces next to each other. Step 2 looks a bit more into it. So now I have to find pieces. I'm gonna need I need some of Randy's bead boxes to keep all this stuff separate is what I really need. I don't think I need any of these yet. I think this might be more my speed of what I'm looking for as far as parts. I see one thing that matches. Okay. I see some parts in here that I might need. Some of the L-shaped pieces. That piece is one of the extras you'll have when complete. Yeah, I'm sure. Morning, I'm new to this group but loving it so far. Well, welcome, Sandra Stacy. If you're not subscribed yet, click the subscribe button. Here's some more pieces. I think we maybe need some of these. Possibly. This is a little overwhelming, PK. There's so many pieces. We're probably going to be building this for like the next month, at least. I'm already 24 minutes into the stream and I've only gotten the base done, and I don't even have to add pieces to that. These don't look like anything I need. I guess I wasn't really too prepared for this. I didn't know I was going to have to sort everything out like this. Well, I guess start with the biggest stuff first. Which is maybe these. I think it is. I think I need to open this one first. I turned off the microphone. Well, hopefully my microphone wasn't turned off for too long. Oh yeah, and then we need to turn the desktop audio back on too, just in case we do get a super chat or a subscriber. Okay, enough stalling. It's time to get on with the program. We'll just open this one up for now. This probably sounds really horrible on the microphone, so I'm sorry if this is like really bad sounding. Only off a few. Yeah, I heard it click, but I wasn't sure if I had hit it before or not. Okay. Well, it's really nice to see you guys in chat too. I appreciate it. Randy is in Williston again today. I need somewhere to put my instructions. Oh, I guess I have these little beading cup things. I could use those. Set my instructions back there. Hey, you guys can even see them back there. That's awesome. Okay. Get the scissor out of the way. Yeah, she'll be there, I think, Monday through Fridays. On data with bad reception. Yeah, like I said, I called Randy just before the show started to talk about the new memberships that we're going to be doing on the channel. And I lost her when they were going through the hills. This looks scary. Yeah, right? Look at this pile. Okay, so we do need some of these shorter ones like this. We need some longer ones. You can probably count the knobs on them, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is, I need 4 of these. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. So I need 15 of the 10s. Okay. I don't need any quads, so these get set aside. Maybe I can set them right on top of this. That'll probably work okay, right? This must be the final piece that goes on top. I'm guessing like somewhere way off screen. The size of this thing is looking like it's going to be pretty up there. Do I need any of these singles? Yes, but possibly these are the wrong color. I think they are the wrong color, so I don't need those kinds yet. Don't need the quads. I do need these. Any of these T's. I don't need any T's. Okay, maybe this is what these tools are for, is when they get stuck together. Is that what you're supposed to do, is use the tools to pry them apart? I don't really know. I am not a Lego expert by any means. I am just trying it out. Did anybody in chat play with Legos when they were kids or anything like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I needed 4 of those. Got them. Okay, quite a few of these I need here. I don't need those pieces. I don't need any of the smooth ones, I don't think. Not yet. This looks like a big project, Jefferson. Yes. It does. It looks like it's going to be quite the undertaking, but I'm committed now. I've started it on stream, so I'm going to finish it on stream. However long that takes us. Not today, of course, but eventually. I might have to do some prep work off stream. Yeah, Lincoln Logs were. I always had way more fun playing with Lincoln Logs than I did Legos when I was a kid for some reason. And I don't know why. They just they appealed to me a little bit more. Non-beaters see me beating. Yeah, exactly, right? I'm just kind of like, what the heck is this? Uh-oh. This piece must have got trapped in the machine. Take a look at this one. Let's see if I can get it. It's probably better to show it on this screen here. This one looks like it got smashed up when it was going through the machine. It's a little chewed up on the end. Anyways, we'll set that one aside. Hopefully it's not too important. And here's a little blob of color they sent with. Just a little blob there. Not even a piece of Lego or anything. My grandson had Legos. Really rough when you step on one. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna step on a Lego. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to dropping these on the floor and finding them with my feet. It's probably bound to happen though. Right? Okay. Those. Here, is this the other one I was looking for? Nope. Yeah, I might have to sort some of these out off camera so I can be a little bit more prepared, and maybe I can just bring the Legos for that step or those steps. I had logs too, not Legos. Okay, I'm here now, so have a great day, everyone. Alright, bye Randy, thanks for stopping in. Hope it all goes well today again. Let's see, these. These are not needed right now. I'm trying to sort them out a little bit by shape and size, just to kind of get my bearings with all this stuff. There's quite a lot of pieces. I didn't think there was going to be this many in that bag that I opened even. So that says something right there. I should maybe start using these little cups, right? I'm going to have so many cups set out around me. Did my camera. So zoom in on that a little bit more. Do. Okay. Yeah, so this is just imagine this is Randy sorting her beads, right? Doesn't she do this on camera sometimes? There's so many different pieces. I always like when Randy is sorting beads, like when I used to edit more of her videos, and Randy would be sorting through beads and dropping them into all the little cups. I used to like doing the fast forward on that. I thought it was so funny watching her move like at the speed of sound. Okay, I only needed 4 of these 6x2s, I think, right? Yeah, I only needed 4 of these 6x2s, so we already have all of those. I don't need any more of those. Sorting can be important. Yeah, it's probably the most important step, actually. Should be prepared, right? Before you take on a project of this magnitude, my goodness. Okay, so we've got light gray and dark gray flat squares. Those must be for like maybe the sidewalk outside the building. I'm trying to remember to pick my head up and read the chat just in case you guys are messaging me. The weather was kind of looking a little weird this morning. I thought we were going to maybe get some snow, but maybe that's coming later. It was like warm enough to be foggy. Kind of weird. Okay, and then there's all these little T's. I don't need any of those for this part of the project. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We are going places. Okay. I'm gonna move these sticky notes out of the way a little bit. Move Randy's tools to the back here. Randy's business cards. There we go. Okay. I think pick these up too, just to get them out of the way. Get them in their right spot, whatever. So you don't want to lose pieces for something like this, right? Okay, Sandra, thanks for stopping in. Have a great day. You definitely don't want to lose your pieces when you're building something like this, because you get to the middle of your project and can't complete a floor, you might have the whole thing tip over on you by the end of it. Excuse me. Okay, I think we have enough of what we're looking for to start actually putting some pieces onto the platform. Hopefully. Okay, so it said, let's see, put the instructions back where you guys can see them back here, because that was working kind of well. Yeah, that's still showing up. Okay, so that's the footprint of what we kind of need to do with these pieces here. Winter finally arrived in Missouri this week. It's 29 degrees today. I know, that's like springtime for your northerners. Yeah, 29 can be chilly. I mean, it all depends on like the relative humidity and the wind, right? Okay, so quick story time. When I was working on the roof doing production roofing, I worked on flat roofing crews, and during the winter time they would send us to a couple times they would send us down south to sister companies that we had down there. One time was Dalhart, Texas, in the northwest panhandle of Texas, and that was a school that we were working on. The following year they sent us to Eunice, New Mexico, which is kind of in the southeast corner of the state of New Mexico, and there we were working on a uranium mining facility or uranium processing facility. So it was for nuclear power, and I think the United States was in a race with Germany at the time to complete the project. There must have been some larger entity like competing for the contract. I don't know how all that went. It was way above my pay grade at the time. I was just there to slap a roof on. But anyways, so while we were there, I was like, oh, it's New Mexico. It's gonna be warm. It's gonna be 40s, 50 degrees maybe if it gets really cold. This was like January, February, and so we got down there. I was one of the few people on our crew that was trained to run the forklifts and things like that. So I was on the ground running the forklift, and they told me when we went there, they're like, make sure you bring your bib overalls and all your winter gear because it can still get pretty cold. Well, I didn't believe him until we had a windy day. It was still like 30 degrees, 32 degrees maybe. So it was, at the freezing point. But man, it was one of the coldest experiences of my life. The way the wind cut through my clothing with, I don't know if it was because it was humid out or it wasn't humid out. Whatever that effect is in the desert down there was absolutely nuts. I was so cold running that forklift. So it does get cold in the south. It gets cold everywhere. And I don't judge because cold is cold. And if you feel cold, bundle up. That's what I say. What's this? I was cold in Mississippi during Hurricane Katrina relief in October. It was chilly in the morning and the wind coming off the bay. I believe it. Yeah, that stuff's no joke. Weather can be just absolutely brutal. Okay, I'm gonna slide some of these up to the side. I know I'm gonna need these pieces, but I can't have them on the working surface because that will just create problems. Okay, so I need, I have to count to see what these are. Are these 2x6 or what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need 15 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the same and same. Okay, so we can start there. 2 in and how many over? 2, 4, 6, 7 over. We'll start in the upper right hand corner. So 2, 4, 6, 7 and 2 down would be like this, I believe. 2, 4, 6, 7. And 2 spaces down, we have one going down, and we have one going across. Like that. Good. Okay. There we go. That's the start of our building. Is it the same on the other side? Let's see. Maybe use this to kind of help count my squares. 2, 4, 6, 7, and 2 downs. Yeah, so it's the same on the opposite side. Set these aside for now. Two, 4, 6, 7. 2 down, so we'll go there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 down. And the corner piece in there like this. I'm not going to get very far in today's stream. That's okay. What do you guys think of this content? Is this entertaining? I hope you guys are having a good time. Okay, and the next, we go 2 on, same. So we can start connecting a few of these, right? In line, this one overlaps 2 spaces up here. Start connecting these things where we can. Yes. Well, I am glad. Hopefully this does not get boring for you all. But it's more of a hangout spot, right? Like this is just somewhere where you come, start your day off with some familiar names and faces. Humidity usually makes you feel the cold to the bone. Yeah, exactly. My niece grew up in Wyoming, semi-arid, and now lives here. high humidity. She says winter here feels colder to her. She's used to it now. Nancy. Missouri. Okay. I was trying to remember which. I get my Nancys confused. I wasn't sure if you were the one talking from Missouri or not. Yeah, that's no joke. I've spent a lot of time out working in the cold, and it's not very fun. It does take some getting used to. You kind of have to work up to it. Okay, and then these cross pieces, how long are those? Are those still the 10s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, those are 8s. But we have another 10 going sideways on this one. So at least we're getting like the corners, the footprint. It's like starting a puzzle. Do you guys always start at the corners? Start with the edge pieces first. Okay, and then these overlap this piece here. My real name is Jessica. Well, hello, Jessica. Let me see, what am I trying to accomplish here? I'm trying to put stuff together. So this is only one space off of here, and that connects our middle. Ooh. Maybe it's not best to do this on a bead mat because the pressure is going to go into the mat. Yeah, that's the worst. I hate it so much in the summertime when it's like that. You can't even cool yourself off. Like I just learned recently about heat and humidity. This summer they were talking about it quite a bit, and it's the, what did they call it exactly? Was it something like the wet bulb effect? Where a thermometer, something about a thermometer, like the old like mercury thermometers, if the bulb is wet, for some reason it can't cool itself off or something like that. And I think they were talking about like the heat and humidity when it gets up so high with all the fires that we had over the summer, that eventually it gets to a point where your body won't be able to cool itself off. You all have the best summers in the nation. In Minnesota? Our summers are kind of horrible. I don't know, they're good, but they're bad. It's like, I don't know, it's tough. Like this summer was kind of like really rough. I didn't really like it. I really like humidity, my hair doesn't. Yeah. I know a thing or two about bad hair days. Okay. So I really need to find the 2x8s, I think, because I need a piece to go here, and that has to be a 2x8. Then I also need to find my L shapes. But where did these 2x6s go? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 4 of them, but I'm not seeing them on the page anywhere. Oh, down from the middle. Here is where those connect. And here. Yeah, it gets pretty humid in Minnesota. I mean, it's probably not as bad as other places, but July gets really bad. Gave me a horrid migraine the first few days when I was there. Oh, Minnesota just kind of has like extreme weather, like 9 out of the 12 months of the year probably. Okay, the cat has moved on to laying on the floor on his back. Okay, bye Donna. Have a good day. Bunsen, are you just sleeping on the floor now? Huh? Showing off his little white belly. Bunsen, you gonna say hi? Oh, it's a big stretch. Big stretch, Mr. Bunsen. Hi, you wanna come up here with me? Yeah, I bet. I'm just gonna terrorize my Legos. My, what are they called? SEMKY? My SEMKY building blocks. You'll just have them everywhere. Okay. Back to building. I'm sure he will be. He's kind of in his sleepy morning stage. I can't wait to see that Lego finished. It's awesome. My nephew loves Legos. Every Christmas or birthday he wanted one that was more of a challenge for him. The more expensive ones. Silly kitty. Natalie, you'll have to tell your sister or brother to show them the stream, and maybe he can watch later or something. We keep it PG around here. Kids can watch. Most of the time. If Bunsen continues to get fatter, you'll have a fur rug. Yeah, he's kind of getting a little bit chunkier as he gets older. Which is fine. He was such a tiny cat when we first got him. I can't remember what he weighed. He's laying down now drinking water out of his bowl. He was only 8 pounds, I think. And then I think half a year later he was up to about 12. Yeah, so he's getting bigger now. I would say he's probably maybe 13 pounds now. I don't know. We haven't had him to the vet recently to have him weighed or anything. Had a little piece of dust or something on there. The kitties used to mess up his Legos too. Yeah, definitely. Tell them to tune in. The more the merrier. We have room for everybody. Okay, maybe this one has the 8 pieces. I need to really find those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this it right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. This does have them. Okay, so I need some out of this bag and some out of this bag. My cat was so petite, she weighed 8 pounds full grown. Yeah, I wanted to just have like a tiny little cat. I hope he was going to stay that small forever, but I think he had to get big because he had so much more room, and he also had to step up so he could hold his ground against Jake. Because Jake is a very large dog. Okay, so I need some of these, but not all of them. Actually, I probably do need some more out of this bag. I'll just try to cut the corner off and hopefully not make too big of a mess with it. Sammy's about 8.5 pounds. Yeah, that's a good size for a cat. And then when they step on you in the morning when you're still in bed, they're not so heavy. Yeah, the sorting is kind of therapeutic, just kind of putting everything in its place. Oh yeah, and just another reminder, I don't know if I caught everybody from earlier, but last day for bingo, I'll just mention that again. I said it a couple times earlier, but just want to get that out there. I think most of you have probably qualified for bingo already, so you don't have any worries there. But if you haven't made a purchase in the last month and you want to get in on the bingo game that I'll be hosting later this month, today is the last day to qualify. Okay, so these are the pieces of 8 that I needed, the 2x8s. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So I do need these. Those are going to be important. This piece is also important, the 1x8 yellow, I'll call them. I needed 4 of those. There's 3 of them. 18 years old? Holy smokes. Cats do live quite a long time though, right? It seems like such a long time, but probably not. Bunsen is only... I think he'll be 2 in April, I think. 2 years old in April. How many of the 1x... Oh, I just needed 1? No, that doesn't seem right. Maybe I need the little 1x8s or the 2x8s for. It says I only need 1 of them, but I think that's not true. I think I needed a few more than that. Break over, back to work I go. Alright, have a good day at work, Natalie. Thanks for spending your break with us. This is like my break. I get my break before I even start my day, and then I'll have to go up to my office and try to sell some roofing repairs or get some people taken care of with their leaks and whatnot, get them sorted out. My veterinarian said he was still treating one at 36. A neighbor had one that was 27. 36 years old? Holy smokes. I'm 37. That's old. That's an old cat. Thanks so much, Natalie. 36 years old. Holy cow. Wow. That's like stunning. I don't even know how that's possible. 36 and 27. I mean, I've heard of like 20-year-old cats, but man, plus 30, that's crazy. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere with this. Did I need any of those? I don't need any of these little triangle-looking pieces. I do need some of these single 4 squares. How many? 4 of them. I needed 4 of these. I like the name Honey. My Onyx lived to 19. Onyx is a lovely name. Honey's good too. We were just gifted with the name Bunsen for our cat, and we stuck with it. We kind of liked it. Okay, did I need any of the gray L's? I don't think so. I don't think I need these pieces. Some yellows, I don't need any of these black pieces. So none of the grays, none of the blacks, don't need any of these 1x4 grays. Does not look like it. I do need 1x6 grays, so I do need these. Got some neighbor dogs barking outside. I don't think I need any of those. Those are 1x4s. Just these 1x6s I need. More flat pieces that are gray. I don't need flat gray pieces. I don't need any more of the white 1x4s or gray corners. I don't need those. Eight viewers. Thank you so much for sticking around. Are you guys excited to get the custom emojis in chat for the members? I don't know how many of you were around when I mentioned that at the start of the show. But we're going to open up memberships to the channel. And so basically what the memberships is going to do is when you're chatting with us live, in the chat, you'll have a badge next to your name. And for the badge, we're kind of thinking of doing maybe like a chunk of amethyst, like an amethyst point. And maybe for like the first month, you'll get maybe like a quartz one. And then the second month, maybe it turns into an amethyst. The third month, maybe it goes into like 3 amethysts. The 6th month, maybe it turns into a different stone or something. And then for people that have been members of the channel for like a year, there'll maybe be like a special badge for that. And then also, like I said, some custom emojis to use while you're in the chat. And then also some of the other perks that were mentioned along with that we can offer was like early access to videos, so members would get to watch videos like a day early. We'll give you guys a special shout out in all the videos. We're thinking of doing like 5% off of the logo merchandise, like the t-shirts and stuff. So members would get like 5% off of that. And it's just something a little fun extra. Try to keep it inexpensive, keep it at like $5. And still give you guys some benefits, so it's like a little bit fun for you too. But emojis, if you guys have any requests for emojis, if you plan on becoming a member, maybe start tossing out some ideas. So some of the ideas that we had were, doing for the animals, maybe the animals' faces, like Bunsen, Jake, Lily, doing a Thunderhorse Descendant logo as one of the emojis, maybe a silly face of Randy's as an emoji, stuff like that. We can maybe do an emoji that says IT. You guys can just put the IT emoji in the chat whenever things aren't going well with the streams. That's cool. I remember when Randy's beading room was your living room and she frequently worked on the floor. Well, Rosanna, she's back to working on the floor in at the farm. I called her last week or over the weekend, and she was doing some editing of a video, and she was just sitting right on the floor working on a table. I think that's maybe how she films her videos too. It'd be kind of fun if she could do some behind the scenes stuff, but yeah, I think she just sits right on the floor still, so I don't know. I could never. Sitting on the floor, legs crossed or otherwise, I start to feel it pretty quick. I noticed that and commented. Yeah. She just likes working on the floor. I don't know. I think she likes it. Okay, I think I can stick a few more pieces on this thing. Maybe. So the gray, let's maybe look at getting these like courtyard things out of the way. What is that actually going to be when it's done? Is there like a finished project I can see? No. I guess this is what it's going to look like when it's done. Something like this. That's the back side though. Oh, here's the front. So the front has like little trees and stuff. Interesting. And a waterfall? Possibly? Okay. So for this, we need the 1x6 grays. And then we also are supposed to have some 1x8 grays. Is that what these are? 4. These are 4, these are 6. Okay, so we can do some of that. And that's in line with the building. Move these white squares off to the side. I'd be stuck on the floor. Yeah. Elizabeth says, I have to run, y'all. Have a great day. Hopefully see you tomorrow. I missed that part too. I think it's a great idea to show your appreciation for your groupies. Thanks, you guys. Have a good day. Thank you, Elizabeth, for the kind words. And yeah, and so when you join the channel, it'll be right next. I think it's going to be down, like kind of by the bottom of the video, the description. You'll have the subscribe button off to the right side. You know, you'll have your thumbs up sign, dislike, which at least one person uses on every one of Brandy's videos, as you may know from the lore. And then there's a subscribe button that's red, and then the bell icon, right? So I think between the likes and dislikes and the subscribe, there's going to be a button that says join, and that's where you can join the memberships. I'll let you guys know for sure when we turn it on. But once you join, hopefully, just like what we do with the super chats, when we get a super chat, you'll see over this way something big flashy on the screen that says, thanks for joining the super Thunder Chatters, you know, something like that. So a little bit of extra fun for the stream, something to get Randy hyped up while she's streaming this stuff to you guys. Okay, so for the top of this, we need a 1x6. And that matches up right with the corner and is one space away, so we put that there. And then down from there is the 1x8 right next to that piece, and that goes there. And then we need a yellow 1x8 next to that. And then some pieces that I don't have. Not in this bag. Looks like maybe in this one, huh? Yeah, this is the one. This has some of them. I don't want putting that down right next to the mic too close. Hurt your guys' ears. Okay. Until we get those pieces out, I can continue on with this. Go there, this piece here, and then this piece here. Whoa. Like that. And then it gets this little white square off to the side here. And I can do the same on the other side. So that's a 1x6 gray, one space away, even with the corner right there. A 1x8 gray on the side, going down. Another 1x8 yellow next to that. A gold. I'm not the greatest with calling out what colors actually are, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. There, 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 and there. And another little white square next to that one. There, we're getting some of this done. Okay. And now that I've got, I think I found them, right? 1, 2, 3, these are the 6, these are the 8, and those are the 10. It said I only needed one of these, but I think that might be incorrect. Let's take a closer look. One, 2, 3. This is the 2x6. We had those. We had 4 of those. Did we use them? Oh, here. And that's a 2x4. Interesting. Two by 6. Right there for one of the 2x6s. And again on the other side, over here. Another 2x6 goes down. And then we have our 2x10s below that. We get those going sideways. Now what was this starting off here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's where one of my 8s goes. Which was an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, right there like that. And that is leading right over the seam, starting from there. We're getting places, we're going places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we start with the 10s again all the way across and another 2x4 on the other end of the seam. So I can press some more of those in. Are these the 8s though? Yeah, we need these ones. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half. Two by 4 is left there that we need to fill in, but we didn't have any of those out yet. So we will wait on that. We had another 2x10 going right in the middle. 4 spaces over and in line with that one. 2, 3, 4. Like so. 2 spaces from the top. What is this piece? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's another 10 piece. This is kind of fun now that I'm getting into it. I see I've ran over my hour. Not that that means much. We can go as long as we want with this, right? But I do have to get some actual work done at some point today. Okay. And I guess we could put these little white squares where they go as well. That is 1 space from the bottom and 4 spaces over from the seam. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have my little counting. Should be there. So this is this is to pull pieces off, right? Yikes. Gotta make sure I'm putting these in the right places. I might not be able to get them off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. And one up from the top, press that into place. Okay. Well, I think for the rest of this, here's kind of where we got today. We're getting places. We're getting there. I've got to find more of the pieces and get this stuff sorted out. I'll maybe have to prep a little bit more for these streams and sort my pieces beforehand. Two by 6. This looks like it goes there. Here, one over, like so. Oh, and then on the top side as well, it looks like. One space over and one space up, like so, right? Yeah, 1 and 1. Same on this side, 1 and 1. Oops, click something. Okay, well, I think that's where I'll call it for today. We got kind of far. I don't know that I saw PK joining in on the chat today, but thank you again, PK, for the gift. I think this will be a lot of fun, and I'm excited to see how far we can get with it by the end of the week, by Friday, to see if we've got anything that resembles a building. This looks like the beginning of a construction site right now, so kind of interesting. But thank you all for tuning in. Remember again, last day to qualify for bingo, so if you need to qualify, if you want to get in on the game for later this month, do that. Tomorrow, Shannon's going to be busy with getting all the bingo letters shipped out to you guys, so you guys can get your cards. But other than that, have a, what does Randy say? I always have to check my little cheater mug that shows me what her saying is. Have a wonderful, amazing, spectacular beating day. Lots of organizing to do. Yeah, I gotta get all my stuff sorted. Vor no go. Banned. You're out of here. I don't know what that is, but you have just got yourself banned. User on the channel. There you go. Okay, they're banned. Be gone. Okay, bye everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you all have a wonderful day. See ya.